Hey everyone, Aiden here from whatnowviral. Today, we're diving into one of the weirdest, funniest, and sometimes scariest things about artificial intelligence: why AI gets delusional. You've probably seen the viral screenshots, chatbots confidently making up facts, inventing people, giving wrong math answers with absolute swagger, or describing events that never happened. But why does this happen? Why would something trained on more data than a human could ever read still tell you something completely wrong? Let's break down the psychology of machines, or at least, the closest thing they have to it. When people say AI is delusional, they're talking about one specific behavior: hallucinations. That's the technical term for when an AI system gives an answer that sounds correct but isn't based on reality. It's not lying, it's not confused, and it's definitely not trying to manipulate anyone. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do: predict the next best word based on patterns in its training data. Imagine if I asked you to finish this sentence. Once upon a time, there was a dragon who loved your brain. Instantly guesses the end. Treasure, princesses, hot sauce, whatever. AI works the same way, except instead of fairy tales, it's pulling patterns from millions and millions of text samples. The problem is, it doesn't know if any of it is actually true. It just knows what sounds right. And sometimes, what sounds right is totally wrong. Here's the core issue. AI doesn't understand the world. It understands data. If all the internet says that 2 plus 2 equals 4, it learns that. But if even a small corner of the internet says, actually, 2 plus 2 equals 5, and here's why, that argument also gets baked into the model. AI can't judge credibility the way humans can. It can't say, this Reddit post is obviously sarcastic. It can't tell the difference between a scientific paper and a meme comment written at 3 a.m. So when it generates an answer, it is blending every single pattern it has seen into what looks like the most likely response. That's how we get hallucinations, AI remixing truth with nonsense, all packaged in a super confident tone. One reason AI feels so delusional is because it almost never sounds unsure. Humans hedge all the time. We say things like, I think, or I might be wrong, or I'm not sure, but AI, it drops answers like they've been handed down on stone tablets. This confidence isn't a personality, it's actually a design choice. People tend to trust AI more when it sounds certain. The unintended side effect is that it can be confidently wrong. It's kind of like that friend who speaks with such unwavering confidence that even when you know he's wrong, you start doubting your own memory. Let's talk about one of the strangest behaviors: AI making stuff up completely. Fake books, fake people, fake scientific studies, fake quotes from celebrities who never said those words. Why? Because the model doesn't know what not to say. If you ask it something like, give me a quote by Albert Einstein about TikTok, it really has two options. It could say, there is no quote, or it could create one that sounds like something Einstein might say. Many of these models are trained to be helpful, so they choose option 2. It's not trying to deceive you, it's trying to fill in the blank you gave it. Deep learning models don't think, reason, or believe things. They are, at their core, giant autocomplete engines. They don't have common sense, lived experience, or memory that works like ours. They don't have any concept of reality. They only have patterns. If a pattern looks possible, they will produce a Tevin if it has zero grounding in the real world. That's why an AI can ace a complicated coding question 1 minute and then completely miscalculate a simple arithmetic problem the next. A human sees the world through a lens of logic and experience. An AI sees it through a lens of probability. A big reason AI seems so delusional is because we humans project human behavior onto it. If a chatbot talks smoothly, we assume it's smart. If it expresses uncertainty, we assume it's aware. If it answers confidently, we assume it knows what it's talking about. But none of that is true. AI doesn't have an ego, emotions, self-awareness, or beliefs. It's not a person who is mistaken. It's a machine outputting the most likely sentence based on its training. We're the ones who read meaning into it. So, can AI stop being delusional? Can we fix this? Maybe. Researchers are trying to fix hallucinations with a few different methods, like better training data, real-time fact-checking, grounding models in verified databases, and even building systems that encourage the AI to just say, I don't know. But hallucinations might never disappear completely. And here's why. Because language models generate new combinations of words. As long as they create, they will occasionally invent things outside of reality. In a weird way, creativity and hallucination are two sides of the same coin. So the next time you see an AI confidently state something wild, remember, it's not delusional the way a human might be. It's doing its best guesswork based on everything it's ever seen. And sometimes the guess is brilliant. Other times, it's viral content waiting to happen. Thanks for watching. This is Aiden from whatnowviral. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me the strangest thing an AI has ever told you. See you in the next one.